Hi, my name is Zaina Hassan, and Zizi for short. I am a certified yoga teacher for sports performance. In today's yoga session, we're actually going to be working with the Waff Mini Classic and introducing a beginner yoga session. To start the session, we're actually going to begin seated. As we start seated, we're going to use one of the classic minis and place it right under our tailbone, which I will demonstrate shortly. So you want to place it right here. You want to make sure that you're seated at the edge of the classic mini and tilted with your pelvis, keeping your belly tucked in, spine nice and long. Either you keep your legs crossed or you can keep your legs straight out. It doesn't matter. So whichever one works for you, I'm more comfortable in this position. But you want to take your time to get grounded. Placing your hands on your knees. They can be placed downwards or upwards. Whatever works for you is fine. And when you're ready, I'm going to ask you all to close your eyes and just start to breathe. You're going to start inhaling through your nose and then exhaling through your mouth. Inhale using your belly, rib cage, chest completely. And then exhale fully. Do this a few more times at your own pace. And then one more breath in. And exhaling fully. Slowly start to gently open your eyes. You're going to inhale, lift your hands up high above your head, looking up high towards the sky. And then exhale, bringing your hands down. And then one more time, inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, coming down. We're moving on to revolve. So your right hand will grab your left knee. Your left hand will come behind you as you twist. Taking a full breath in, keeping your crown of your head nice and long, spine straight. And then exhaling. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can keep your mouth closed. If not, you can exhale through your mouth. Full breath in. With every exhale, you want to twist some more. And then slowly take your time to rotate to the center. Your left hand now will grab your right knee. Your right hand will come behind you. Good, you'll take a full breath in. And then exhale. 2. And then one more. Nice, inhale, you rotate to the center. Take a full breath in. And then we'll do that one more time. Right hand will grab that left knee. Left hand will go behind you as you twist and rotate. Good. Full breath in. Exhale. And then one more time. Good. Your left hand will grab your right knee. Your right hand will go behind you as you twist. And then one more breath. Good. Inhale, rotating to the center. You'll take your time. This time we're going to straighten out our legs just to give you all variation. Lift both hands up high. Make sure you're grounded through your sit bones. Your right hand will slide over to the right. And then you're going to slide that right hand down, slowly dropping that right elbow down. Left hand lifts up, keeping that left elbow straight. Good. Full breath in. Nice. Inhale, slowly straightening out that right elbow. We'll lift that right hand up to meet that left. We'll take a full breath in. And then left hand will come out to the left, sliding that left hand out to the left. Left elbow will brace down as you straighten out that right elbow. Full breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, slowly straightening out that left hand. Left hand meets that right. And then you'll take your time to slowly bring both feet to touch. And we'll come up to butterfly pose. Grabbing the top of your toes. Inhale, keeping your belly tucked in. Your spine nice and long. Exhale, slowly placing your hands down. Now, here's a variation where you can come all the way down or grab that opposite mini and then slowly place your palms onto the mini, rolling your shoulders back. Good. Exhale, slowly dropping both elbows down. Good. You're here for 3 breaths. With every exhale, we want to try to lower our knees down a little further. But you want to do it gradually, as in making sure that gravity pulls you down and not you forcing your knees down. And then one more, slowly take your time, walking your hands up, slowly bringing your feet, both feet to touch. Place our hands behind us as we drop both knees out to the right. Just windshield wiper your knees. Full breath in. Good. And then exhale towards the left. Nice. And then inhale to the center. We'll take our time to come up to all fours. So coming to all fours, we're also going to use our both of the Waffs. Placing our knees on top, keeping your toes curled under. You want to try to align your hips to your knees and your shoulders to your wrists. You'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, looking between your legs, curling your spine up towards the ceiling. Good, you'll do this 5 times. Full breath in. And then exhale, curling in. And then one more. Good. Inhale, you keep your toes curled under. You slowly take your time to start elevating just a little higher. You're here, full breath in. And then exhale, you want to lean back gently. Good. And then inhale all the way forward. Nice. Moving on, we're going to slowly take our time to bring our 2 big toes to touch. You want to sit your tailbone down as close to your heel as possible. This is called child's pose. As you walk your hands out, you'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, dropping your forehead as close to the ground as possible. You're here for 3 breaths. With every exhale, you want to try to lower your tailbone down a little lower. And then one more. Good. Inhale, slowly take your time. Slowly bring your knees closer in. We're gonna slide one of the minis out of the way. Place our right knee onto one. Good. And then our left knee onto the opposite. You'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, slowly coming to rising. We'll lift both hands up high. Your right hand will grab the back of the right leg. Your left hand will grab the back of that left leg. Lean back. And then exhale. You'll place both hands down. You'll start to step your right foot right in between your hands. So think of a high lunge. You'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, you'll place both hands on top of the right knee. Good, and you want to lean forward. Full breath. You should feel this also towards your groin as we warm up the hip. The left hand will come down to the earth. The right hand will lift up high as you twist and rotate. Good. Your right hand will place to the outside of that right foot as you lift your left knee off the ground, and then inhale, lifting that right hand up. Exhale, you'll place your right hand towards your right foot, the inside, and then you're going to take your time to drop that left knee down. All right, we'll do that one more time. Placing both hands on top of the right knee. We'll take a full breath in here. Exhale, lean forward. Good, 2. And then 1. Gently leaning back. Left hand will come down to the earth. Right hand will lift up. But this time immediately your left knee will lift up as well. Keeping that left knee straight, keeping that right knee bent. Nice. This time, placing that right hand down. You're going to step your left foot, so the back foot, 1 step forward as you take your time to straighten out the right knee and the left knee. Good. You'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, bending that right knee, slowly dropping that left knee down. Take your time, and then we'll switch. So placing both knees on top of the waff. Slide your left foot in between your hands. You place both hands on top of that left knee. You'll take a full breath in here. And then exhale, leaning forward. Good. Then 1. Right hand will come down. This time your left hand will come up. Inhale, rotate. And right knee elevates. Take your time to slowly bring that left hand to the outside of that left foot. Nice. And then walk both hands on top of that left knee. Full breath in. Nice and tall. And then exhale, you lean forward. Rolling your shoulders back. Keeping your tailbone and belly tucked in. Nice. Your right hand will come down. That left hand will lift up. You'll lift that right knee off the ground. All right. Left hand will come down. Slowly take your time. You slowly step your right foot forward. And then take your time to straighten out that left knee. Full breath in. As you exhale, try to bring your chest closer to your belly. Good. Inhale, bending that left knee, slowly dropping that right knee down. Inhale, you'll take your time and slowly make your way to the middle of the mat. We're gonna grab both the waffs this time. We'll start off with a wide child's pose. So placing both of our knees on top of the waff. Your 2 big toes will touch. You slowly sit your tailbone back down towards your heels. And then you walk your hands out forward as you slowly descend, dropping your foreheads down. We're here for 3 breaths. And then 1 more. Good. Inhale, slowly take your time, shifting forward, and then we'll slightly move both of the classics out the way. We'll take our time to come down to our bellies. From the wide child's pose, we're gonna take our time to come down to our belly, keeping everything engaged, widening out your hands. Think wide push-up, and then sliding them forward. Inhale, full breath in, rolling your shoulders back. So really opening up that lumbar spine, that lower back. And then 1 more. Coming down to your belly. So another variation of this would be coming down to your elbows. You'll take a full breath in here. This does just as well. And then taking your time to slowly widening out your hands, elevating your elbows, rolling your shoulder blades down. Good. 2. And then 1. Inhale, slowly come up. You're gonna take your time to come up to all 4s. Your feet, your knees and your feet this time will be a little past your hip line. So you're gonna keep your toes curled under. You'll shoot your tailbone back towards your heels. You'll come up to your first downward dog. In your first downward dog, you'll take your time to pedal your knees. So meaning bending your knees left and right. but go slow and controlled with the breath. And then keep your heels as close to the ground as possible. Good. Inhale slowly, take your time, look between your hands. You're going to start to bend both knees as you walk your feet to meet your fingertips and come up towards your fingertips. Inhale, you come halfway up, sliding your hands up towards your knees or shins. Exhale, you'll fold. And then inhale, you rise, lifting up, looking up high towards the ceiling and the sky. And then exhale, pray your hands to your heart, Samastitihi. And then exhale. Good, one more time. Inhale, full breath in. And exhale, slowly bringing your hands down to the side. You're gonna take a full massive breath in here. And then exhale, lifting your hands up high towards the sky. Your right hand will grab your left wrist. So once you have a hold of that left wrist, you'll take your time to lean over to the right. Good, keeping that right elbow straight, pulling onto that left wrist. And then your right hand will come to the outside of that right leg, sliding your hand down a little further. Good, inhale, right hand lifts up high. Your left hand will grab your right wrist. Keep both elbows straight, tucking your belly in, leaning over to the left. Full breath in. And then exhale, left hand will come to the outside of that left leg as you slide the hand down, rotating that right shoulder back. Good, and then inhale, you'll lift up. Exhale, you grab opposite elbows, leaning back. And then exhale, you'll fold. You'll come halfway down. And then slowly bring your fingertips down. Nice. Inhale, sliding your hands up halfway to your knees or shins. Exhale, you'll fold. Inhale, you rise, lifting up. Beautiful. Your left hand this time will grab your right wrist. We'll start with that, leaning over to the left. Good. Your left hand will come to the outside of that left leg, looking up towards that right thumb, rotating that right shoulder back. Good. Keeping your hips nice and square to the middle. Inhale, left hand lifts up. Your right hand will grab that left wrist, leaning over to the right. And then we'll drop that right hand out to the right. Left hand will lift up high, rotating that left shoulder back, looking up towards that left thumb. And then inhale, lifting up. Exhale, you'll fold. Now, here's where I will grab one of the classics, placing them right in between my feet. Full breath in. If this is not accessible to you to grab your toes, you're welcome to place your hands on top of the waff. But you want to take a full breath in. Exhale, gently grabbing your toes if you can, placing your thumbs on top of the waff. Good. Inhale, sliding up halfway towards your knees or shins. Exhale, you'll fold, grabbing the back of the knee, sliding your hands down. This time keeping your knees gently bent, but bending your elbows to the back of the room. Good. Inhale, placing your hands on top of the waff, slide the waff forward. Exhale, you'll bend your elbows. And then inhale, rising, grabbing the waff with both hands, lifting them above your head. Good, full breath in, just like how we did leaning over to the right and left. We'll do the same this time. Good, you should feel a different sensation to the side body. And then inhale, lift up. And then exhale, leaning over to the left, keeping both elbows straight. And then inhale, lift up. And then exhale, you'll fold. Taking your time. Inhale, rise, lifting up. And then exhale, pray your hands to your heart. Taking our time to make our way to the middle of the mat, we're gonna start with a yogic squat. In this yogic squat, we're gonna use both the classics, placing the ball of our foot on top of the classic right in the center. And then another tip would be looking at something that's not moving. That's really gonna help with your balance. So take your time, start with your dominant foot. Mine is the right. And then the left. Bringing your hands above your head. Full breath in. Exhale, pray your hands to your heart as you slowly start to bend your knees, coming down to the squat. We'll take a full breath in here. 2. And then one more. Placing your hands down to the earth. or all the way to the ground of the mat or on top of your waff, taking your time to straighten out your knees. Your right hand will grab the left ankle, and then your right hand comes down. Your left hand will grab the right ankle. Inhale, bending your knees, this time seated low, bringing praying hands to your heart. 2. And then one more. Placing your hand down to the earth. Inhale, taking your time to straighten out. And then coming to a static position. Slowly taking your time to step off. Ready for our warrior series. In the warrior series, we're gonna start with the right leg. So we're gonna face this way. We'll take a full breath in. I'm just gonna slide the waff to the side. And then we lift your hands up high. Exhale, you'll fold. Inhale, you come halfway up. Exhale, you fold, bending your knees, placing your palms flat. You'll step your right foot right in between your hands. You step your left foot back. Think of a high lunge. Now, from here, you're gonna place the waff to the inside, placing your left hand down. You're gonna rotate that left foot to face the left side of the room and gently start to lift up as you place your right elbow on top of your right knee. Inhale, you lift your left hand up high, looking up high towards the sun. Exhale, your right hand will meet that left. Good, and then you'll bring prayer hands to our heart, rotating your hips and shoulder blades to the front. Good, your full breath in here. Good, and then slowly open out your arms to a T, more bend to that front knee. So taking your time to rest your right elbow on top of your right knee, your left hand lifts up high. Slowly bring that right hand to meet that left. You'll take a full breath in here. Exhale, rotating the hips and the shoulder blades to the front. Good, maybe trying to focus your attention on bringing that right knee towards the right pinky toe. Opening your arms to a T, shoulder height for both. Right hand will come to the inside of the waff. Left hand will lift up high. You'll straighten out that right knee. Beautiful, full breath in. Exhale, your left hand will come on top of the waff. The right hand will lift up high as we twist this time. Good, now right hand will come to meet that left, so it's parallel. You'll grab the waff, bend that right knee, slowly walk both 10 toes to face forward. Then you will rotate your left foot to the left side of the room, micro bend to that left knee, walking that waff over as well over to the left, slowly placing that left elbow on top of that left knee, your right hand lifts up high. Take a full breath in here. Exhale, praying hands to your heart. And then rotate towards the front, squaring your hips and shoulder blades, driving that left knee towards the left pinky toe. Open out your arms to a T. Your left hand will come on top of the waff. Left knee straightens, right hand lifts up, look towards your right thumb. Good. Placing the right hand right into the middle of the waff. Left hand lifts up high as you twist. Inhale, slowly taking your time. This time walking everything over to the center. Full breath in, grabbing the waff as you rise, lifting up, leaning back, so back bend, and then exhale, you'll fold. Grabbing the waff to your chest. Slowly inhale, lifting up, all the way up, nice back bend, micro bend to your knees. As you exhale, you fold. Placing both hands down. Your right hand will grab the left ankle, left hand lift up high as you twist. And then we'll go the opposite side. Good, and then inhale towards the center. Hands towards your hips as you rise, lifting up. And then exhale, slowly taking your time to bring your feet into touch. Pray hands to your heart. Coming down to a seated position. Now we're gonna come to laying. But before we come to laying, we're gonna place the waff behind our back, right behind our tailbone. Taking our time to take a full breath in through the nose. And then exhale. This is a very nice chest opener. You'll take your time to bend both knees, placing your feet flat to the earth. Your right leg will lift up high towards the sky. You'll bend the right knee, place the right foot to the inside of that right knee. I'm sorry, I have to do that again. I said right knee twice. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'll come back to here. Taking your time, to come to a seated position. We're gonna place the waff right behind our tailbone, right behind the lower back. We'll take a full breath in here through the nose, and then exhale, slowly start to walk your hands back as you lean back, bending your knees, open out your hands wide. So think of a wide chest opener. Having the waff under your spine, elevating you, is great to release tension off of your spine. So your right leg this time will lift up high. You'll bend the right knee, placing the right ankle on top of the left knee. Your right hand will come to the inside of that right knee as you push forward. Take a full breath in here. And then your right foot will come down. Right hand comes out. Your left leg lifts up high, bending that left knee, placing that left foot on top of the right thigh, and then pushing that left hand out to the left. Good. And then inhale, taking your time to slowly bending both knees. You're going to lean over to the right. Use your left hand to push yourself off to come to a seated position. Now, you're gonna move the waff gently out of the way, taking your time to bring your awareness still while you are in your practice, laying down, breathing, and noticing how it feels to be one with the mat. We'll add an additional modality to your healing and meditation. It's called sound bowls. So while you're laying down, I'll set up by placing one of the waffs under my tailbone, like how we started. And then you're gonna hear the sound of a bell. I want you to take your time to concentrate on the sound without straining. So with every sound, every beginning of the bell, you want to try to inhale fully. And once you hear the sound of the frequency go higher, you want to also try to inhale, and when it goes lower, you want to try to exhale completely. So taking your time, inhale, take a deep breath in. Starting to take a full breath in through your nose, and then a full breath out through your mouth. Inhale again, belly, rib cage, chest. Exhale completely. So remember, because you're laying down, you want to start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring your awareness back to the room. As you hug your knees into your chest, you'll start to circle your knees. Maybe drop one knee out to the right and then both knees out to the left. And then you'll take your time to come to a seated position, wherever that looks for you. So whether you're rocking your body front to back, whether you're leaning over to one side and propping yourself off with the opposite hand. But once in a seated position, you'll take your time to take a full breath in through your nose. And then you'll exhale through your mouth. One more time, inhale. Then exhale. And then one more time, belly, rib cage, chest. And exhale, chest, rib cage, belly. We'll slowly seal the practice by bringing praying hands to our heart. I want to thank you all for joining us today for our beginner yoga session with our Waff Mini Classic. If you have any questions, comments, and concerns, we're here to help, so just email us at any time. We will see you at the next session for the advanced. Make sure you tune in. Thank you. The goodness in me sees the goodness in you. Namaste.